Madam President. Lady Ashton, I have words of sympathy and support for you. I was watching a BBC programme recently while you were being interviewed by Jeremy Paxman, and he asked you some very pertinent questions and you felt very uncomfortable. The question he was asking you was, who actually do you take your orders from? Which of the 27 nations do you actually speak about? And I think that's been resonated in the chamber today. You know, there is not one common policy, is there? We saw that with the UN resolution on the no-fly zone in Libya that Germany voted against. How can we have a common policy when one of the major EU countries actually votes opposite to two other major EU countries? You have an impossible task. My words of support, and I was quite relieved to read in the Sunday papers that you denied that you will be quitting from your position, because as someone who is very critical of a common EU policy and is critical of the European Union taking sovereignty from my country, I wish you to stay in place as long as possible, because while you are there I do not think we are going to have much problem with our sovereignty going away. I mean, when you were the leader of the House of Lords and you pushed through the Lisbon Treaty, which actually created your job, this £313,000 a year job that you created, you actually said over and over again that this was just a tidying up exercise. It was no significant transfer of sovereignty. And you said that to the House of Lords over and over again. So there is no point asking you questions, because can we get an honest answer?